Hey, Coach. Nice to see you again for our last devotional of our winter league. We are on Finish Strong. Finish Strong because we are nearing the home stretch. Some of you are finishing strong this week. Some of you have a whole nother week to go. But let's finish strong. Our verses this week to key in on Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 say, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take." I know oftentimes we like to trust in our own understanding. We like to depend only on ourselves. And it's totally normal because we've been let down so many times. And also, honestly, God created us really amazingly so that we can be depended upon. But we have to be careful that it's not our own thoughts and our own will that we are looking to please. That what we are doing is looking to please the Lord and to trust what his word says. And to trust what his word says, we have to read it. We have to be in it. We have to think about it. We have to kind of meditate on it, pray about it, and talk about it with other people. So I want to encourage you to do that this week. I'm always happy to talk to you guys about anything, whether it's in the Bible or just your life circumstances that you need help with, or just a direction, or you just want to share something awesome. I love hearing a good win. Our overtime verse today is Galatians 6:9, and Galatians 6:9 says, "So let us not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up." Now, this verse in Galatians is kind of it's a great verse. In the book of Galatians, Paul is writing to a group of churches, not like a specific church, but like a group of churches, all the churches in Galatia. And they're having a lot of problems because there were Jews and there were Gentiles. There were two different cultures that were mixing together that had professed faith in Jesus Christ. And what was happening is the Jews were saying, "Hey, all you Gentiles, you have to do things our way." And the Gentiles are like, "That doesn't make any sense. We don't even understand that." And Paul's writing and saying, the Gentiles don't have to do it the Jews' way. They have to do it God's way. Do everything in God's way. And I'm going to read a couple verses before this one we just read. It kind of helps put it in to context. But Paul says, "Hey, look, don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of God." And this verse right here is one that I love. It says, "You will always harvest what you plant. Those who live only to satisfy their own sinful nature will harvest decay and death from that sinful nature. But those who live to please the Spirit will harvest everlasting life from the Spirit. Let us not get tired of doing what is good, and at just the right time you will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially those in the family of faith." Look, I get it. As a coach, whether we think we are planting something or not, we are, and we're harvesting something as well. So no one ever planted a corn seed and it grew pumpkins, right? Like you get what you plant. And so if we're planting the things of God in the lives of our athletes and the parents that we get to be around, in due time, that's what the word says, as the Bible says, in due season, you will get to harvest this amazing thing that you have planted, which is everlasting life in the Spirit, everlasting life with God. So I know we can pour into our kids all season long, and it doesn't seem like sometimes that we're making a difference, but I want to encourage you guys to finish strong, just as I need you to encourage your kids to finish strong and your parents to finish strong. In due season, you will harvest what you plant. Trust, and that takes us back to Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. So try and get things out of your mind that are of yourself. Get things into your mind that you can share with your athletes and your parents that are of God, that are of the Bible, things that are going to make an everlasting impression. So I encourage you guys to finish strong. It's been a great season, and I'll see you on the court.